Hey, everybody, and good afternoon from the worldwide headquarters of Stella Maris Books, in other words, my office. So, I have been recently working on a project, a very, okay, it's not an important project at all, but it was something that was bothering me, my email. So, on my phone, one day, the unread emails were in four digits. It was 1,200 in some emails that I had not read. And someone saw that and started making fun of me and said that they couldn't sleep at night if their emails were that bad. And I recognized that I had a problem and I needed an intervention. But I've had a lot going on. So email, I get a lot, I do get a lot of email. Some of it is just junk. I get a lot of junk. And then some of it is wonderful emails from readers. And unfortunately, sometimes those wonderful emails get lost in all of the other stuff. Some of it is junk, some of it's legitimate business emails, some of it is just very random things that end up in my email box. And if I've ever bought anything from anybody, I think they're emailing me. So it's an avalanche in there, and some things got buried. And I made myself clean it out. I went through, I actually have several different inboxes, and I went one by one and I cleaned this out. And as I was doing that, I deleted a whole bunch of junk, and I ran across, unfortunately, some emails that had gotten sort of piled into there, and I missed them. And I'm so sorry. If you have emailed me and I did not respond, it is because your email was lost in an avalanche. And I have found some of them. I probably will never find all of them, but I have taken steps to organize my email inbox better so that this does not happen again. I've unsubscribed from a lot of things too. So anyway, I wanted to let y'all know that as I was going through and organizing things, I did run across some emails, and there were some really good questions in there. And for a while, I was doing that Ask Me Anything thing where I'd video a question periodically, and I thought, okay, some of these are good questions, and I think I am going to answer them for everybody. So once in a while, I'll do this. This is today's email that I have chosen. Now, I printed out a big stack of these, but I ran out of paper. And so we're probably never going to get to all of them, but this one is the one I have chosen for today because the question it's an important question. So I'm going to read you the email. I'm probably going to change some things to protect the identity of the person, so I'll either change the name or the city or both, depending. But the rest of the email is the way that this came in. So, okay, this says, Dear Susan, good afternoon from Oberlin, Ohio. I just finished your book, Big Trouble on Sullivan's Island. See, this has been a while because, that book didn't just come out. I have thoughts on the way your new character eats, but I will save that for another time. I really did enjoy the story and especially the setting. I love Sullivan's Island and would love to move there if I could only convince my husband and win the lottery. Tell me about it. Here is my question. With the Will the characters I know and love from the Liz Talbot mysteries show up in this new series? Is there a chance Liz Talbot and Hadley Cooper might team up to work on a case? Sincerely, Connie. This is from Connie Buchanan in Oberlin, Ohio. Or someone else, and I made that up. Okay, so the answer, Connie, is in the beginning. Okay, now I have to tell you the truth. In the very beginning, when I first was making up these characters, I had set in my mind, and I have been asked this question before, and the reason I wanted to answer this question is because when I have been asked this before in public, I have said absolutely not. In fact, the island of Stella Maris does not even exist in Hadley Cooper's world. In Hadley Cooper's world, Deweese Island is on the map where it is on, some of those other maps besides mine, and just north of Isle of Palms instead of Stella Maris. So in my mind, I very clearly did not want these worlds colliding. And the reason for that is because I have a lot of characters after 11 books in the Liz Talbot series. And then all of these new characters that I created for the Hadley Cooper series. And I thought it would be confusing for the readers and potentially me too, to have these worlds colliding, to have all these characters potentially popping up or whatever. But then I got to thinking about it. In any given book, I don't have all of these characters. There's just some of them. So, and frankly, I thought of a story idea, and I thought, okay, maybe I might do that. So I would like to retract my statement that I would never ever do that, and I wanted to let y'all know that in fact Stella Maris is on the map in Hadley Cooper's world. I'm sorry, Deweese Island, you're not on the map, but y'all know that I love you, and that Stella Maris is really y'all, only not. So. Okay, that's the answer to this question. That could happen. Yes, that could happen. Those worlds could collide. We could have characters from the Liz Talbot novels appearing in the Carolina Tales. Now, I'm not going to say definitively that will happen or when that could possibly happen, but I wanted to let y'all know that it could happen. And that is today's question from the mail pile or the mailbox or the inbox. I think we'll call this questions from the inbox. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good one.